Joshua Williamson and Roger Cruz bring the Shadow War to its final battle as Slade and his secret society assault Talia and the Demon's Fist in one final push to destroy the League of Assassins. Joshua Williamson delivers us a penultimate chapter of the Shadow War with an issue that, like I said in my Deathstroke Inc. issue 9 review, should have been combined with that issue so it had enough story meat to it. The issue is mostly action as all our characters have come together to just try and kill each other, with Batman and Robin and his little team trying to stop that from happening. Apart from the action, the issue does have some pretty great smaller character moments, particularly between Batman and Robin as Damien is trying to convince his father to trust him once more, and Robin discovering that Respawn, his quote-unquote brother, is dead. The problem is all of those moments stop the moment the final pages come up, which reveal that Geoforce is the bad guy of this entire story. He's a character that does make sense, but also one I'm a little disappointed in. It makes sense given Deathstroke and Talia's relations to Markovia and what Slade did to Breon's sister in Judas Contract, but I'm also thinking, really? Geoforce? That's the best Williamson can come up with for this event? Maybe it's because after the initial event of killing Raish, Breon hasn't really done much this arc. He's been around, but he's just kind of been standing around telling everyone that he wants them to kill each other, and hasn't really done much in the way of anything else other than in that first issue where he killed Raish. So I have to imagine the final issue will be mostly dedicated to finding out what his true MO is, and in my opinion it's a little bit too late for that. You can't really do that in a final issue, let alone in a mega issue which is meant to sort of wrap everything up. Roger Cruz's artwork looks fantastic this issue and is filled with so many colourful and action-packed full-page spreads with a lot of different characters and things he has to fill the pages with. Slade's battle with Talia and his quote-unquote death was really well done, and the final page reveal with Geoforce is pretty neat. I like the sort of action pose he's given as he rips off the Deathstroke costume. Robin issue 14 was a real mixed bag of story treading water, then quickly beginning to wrap up everything with an 11th hour reveal of the villain, neat smaller character moments, and the death of a character we know won't actually stick longer than this issue. I'm going to give this issue a 6 out of 10. Robin issue 14 finds Batman question how Deathstroke got past Ghostmaker, but the anti-hero wonders where Batman was during this assault. Batman says that he was tracking the fake Deathstroke, thinking Maker should have been able to deal with some simple babysitting. Ghostmaker says that Hood isn't responding to his calls and Deathstroke broke Clown Hunter's arm, so he made a call. He knows that the society don't want his protection, so they should just let Talia kill them anyway. He knows Deathstroke was acting frantic and unhinged, and Batman thinks that the society and Slade are in hiding, but Damien knows exactly where they have gone. Slade and his team meanwhile battle the Demon's Fist, who try and escape after realizing Slade's forces are overwhelming them with sheer violence. Angel Breaker calls them cowards, wanting to get Talia to safety, but Talia refuses to leave, confronting Slade for murdering her father. Slade knows that it wasn't him, but they are past that now, as Slade and Talia lock swords in battle with one another as Batman suits up in a bat glider on the Ghost Stream, telling the team the gliders will deliver them undetected into Talia's base. Damien doesn't have a glider as Bruce tells his son that he isn't coming because this is too dangerous. Damien wonders if this is about Alfred, knowing that his father said if he was there, Alfred wouldn't have died. Batman knows what he said was cruel and he didn't mean it, knowing that he shouldn't have left Gotham when Bane took over the city, and he shouldn't have left him in a position where Damien felt like he was the only one who could save Alfred alone. He tells Damien that Alfred's death was his fault and it's why he needs him to stay behind so he's safe. Damien says his father will just have to trust him as he leaps from the plane, forcing Batman to go after the boy. As the Society and the Demon's Fist continue to fight, Batman catches the parachuteless Robin, landing amidst the battle and taking down the ninjas and the Society. Batman reminds Ghostmaker of their deal, meaning he's not to kill anyone, as Angel Breaker confronts Koa, knowing seeing him with Batman is disappointing. Koa asks why Angel is there, learning old friends and loyalty are often their weakest weaknesses. Ghostmaker knows that she wasn't that loyal, blocking Angel's attack, as the villain accuses Ghostmaker of only being interested in making her his Catwoman. Robin meanwhile rushes ahead of Batman, who warns him not to rush into this. Damian knows that they need to hurry as a ninja is about to catch him off guard. Ravager kills the ninja as Robin demands to know why she would work with her father after what he has done. Rose says that after what Talia did, he had no choice. She reveals that Respawn is dead and Talia's ninjas killed him just like they killed the Hood. Batman is sorry for her loss and too many have died because of this charade. He tries to console his son, but Robin throws his hand off, knowing that he doesn't need that from Batman, wanting to find his mother and Slade before they kill one another. Deathstroke and Talia continue their sword fight as Talia asks why Slade is there to kill her if he didn't kill her father. Slade says that her family needs to be put down, revealing how Raish created a clone boy made up of parts of him and her. Talia knows her father's experiments were none of her concern, as Slade says that he wanted to help Respawn and have a second chance to raise a kid his way, but she took it from him. Slade kicks Talia down, knowing someone set them up and wanted them to kill each other, but he won't do that. Instead, he's going to torture her and make her watch as he kills Batman and Robin. Enraged, Talia attacks, but thanks to her blinding rage, Slade easily beats her down, knowing she really is her father's daughter. Slade raises his sword, knowing that she came close to surpassing Raish a few times, but she always failed in the end. He brings the sword down, but Talia catches it in her bare hand, stabbing Deathstroke in the gut with her own sword before ripping the knife out, proclaiming that she was never pursuing the dragon, she was the dragon. Robin arrives, telling Talia that Slade didn't kill Raish, but Talia doesn't care as Rose arrives as well, finding her father is dead. Batman demands to know what Talia has done as the fake Deathstroke appears, knowing that she did something she should have done a long time ago. The villain says that he had hoped that both Talia and Raish would have died when he shot at them at the embassy, but he missed, so she could watch the world come undone and she would suffer for it. Batman knows that he missed because he's not Deathstroke, and Talia knows that she can easily kill an imposter as the building begins to rumble. Rose thinks it's an earthquake, but Deathstroke says that it was the death cry of the Demon Empire. The villain thought that Batman would be proud of him since he waged a war in the shadows to get what he wanted. Talia demands to know what her family ever did to him as the villain begins removing his costume, saying that Deathstroke hurt his family, but Talia hurt his country, and the people of Markovia need their prince to avenge them. The fake Deathstroke is revealed to be Geoforce, who says that either everyone dies today or only Talia dies, and it's up to Batman to choose.